Hey guys, K9 Shepherd here. I'm glad to be here. Just on the other hand, I'm just re-recording. I'm just recording my voice over the fights. Hopefully you guys enjoy the fights. They were pretty good from last season. I'm not really. I haven't had like that much motivation to really play this game so far this season. Today is like the second day. I think maybe even the third day. Probably the second day. I think it's the third. I don't remember. But I don't have too much motivation to really play this season too much, just because the thing that really annoys me the most is just RR, and then like the fact is I gotta chase people down to catch combos. Cause check this out, look, I went up for a tackle. Luckily he mistimed that. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust my mic, and then I go for a blast. You know, this guy's blast is pretty good. It's not too bad. That only happened because I didn't actually mean to drop that. It just happened like that. That backdash was intentional, though. That was a pretty mighty fierce backdash, right? But, like, this guy does a pretty good amount of damage. Like, he's not too bad, the green Goku. And plus, he does heal himself. His ultimate doesn't do too much. I think the main thing that it does is just, like, it can, like, finish off a unit barely because it doesn't do a lot of damage. But he does heal himself, so he's probably like the main damage taker in this team. I teased him a little bit by doing a little wiggle, and I didn't worry too much about getting my Vanish Gauge back because I'm gonna get it in this combo. And I also expected him to swap out, but also, you know, I want to swap Shallot out because I thought Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be able to finish him with those two strike arts because he's a strike variant, but obviously he's the only character on my team that's being buffed by strike attack. And then we just wait for Trunks. Trunks, you're good. He's decent. Like the green Trunks is decent. He's good. Not green, blue Trunks. He's good in some ways. Obviously, I did this because I should have more have used it as a sidestep mechanic, meaning that I should have used it to like anticipate a sidestep from him rather than to carry out a combo. Because you know, just looking at it the way he was, you know, the way it would have been, like, obviously if he swapped out, he was going to take a lot of, he was going to take damage. And then now swapping out, obviously swapping out, he was going to die. So, now look at this. This guy got 2 heals off of that. That's freaking fantastic. I didn't want to sidestep just because he did just use his main right there in front of my face. And no reason for that, you know, for me not to stop that. Now, here we go. Here we go. I only did this to like stop him for like force the lock, force the kill. But regardless who would have came in, they were gonna die. So I just wanted to make sure yellow died because I didn't want to like, I guess, deal with them. I don't know. He's got healing, and the blue can only heal one time. And plus I have my green. I only swapped to green just so I can use his Rise and Rush. Like, it's obvious you're gonna use your Rise and Rush. I'm not too worried about it though, because I still have Shallot on the back end, and I also still have the purple. So, not a big deal. And regardless, I guess him. Usually games that don't matter, I guess the opponent. Games that do matter, I can't guess. That's just how it goes. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. But we'll see you guys in the next fight. All right, guys. Now we're in fight number 2, and I'm versing against this Yo dude. But obviously, fusion teams, they're a pain in the butt to fight this meta. God Key is probably going to jump through the roof a little bit when these 2 new units come out. Hopefully, they jump through the roof. We'll see. The new Goku, I played him a little bit. He's really good on Bardock team, but other than that, I'm not too crazy about him. I tried floating forward, but look, you see there's a little bit of a lag issue. And I knew he was going to just do a single tap. That's why I did that. But then I caught his sidestep like from mid-range with a tackle, but he still swapped out regardless. But he should not have waited as long as he did. But we're okay with that. I should have just left the green in. Like, I feel like I should have just left him in. But not a big deal, because Shallot's going to come in, and he's going to do like a decent amount of blasting. That's not too bad, right? I drop it intentionally, I guess. I don't know if that really was intentionally. But I just did the damage that he just healed back up. And then he heals it right back up. You gotta love Trunks, dude. Trunks is in his green cards. That would be really busted if Shallot's green card had blast armor. Like, that would be insane if it had blast armor. But one thing for sure though, like, I feel like I keep saying it, I can't stress it enough. There has to be a punishment for catching people's sidesteps. There's got to be a punishment for it. Right now, there's not a punishment, and it's just, it's all right. But like, look, and also Rising Rush. Look at this guy. He uses RR. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I guessed it. If I wouldn't have guessed it, look, I would have been in a terrible space, a terrible place. Now right here, I was thinking about dropping it, but like he brought his trunks in, so I'm not too worried now. So Goku's gonna do whatever he needs to do, get these blast starts off. Yeah, that's great. That's some good stuff. And I thought about not tackling right there, but like sometimes you don't know who you're fighting. I did it for a backdash here. I sidestep, caught his sidestep here. Boom, we're cool. Now I was worried he was gonna bring you know who in. Vegito. But not a big deal. I was really hoping this would have just killed. But nonetheless, it fainted. Dude, like, the fact that that thing faints is insane. And I went off with a strike art here just because if he wanted to swap to Vegito, he could have. But, nothing was going to happen. I'm so upset he didn't use something else right there because I could have potentially got another feint. The thing with Shallot is, a lot of times I find myself having two super arts, like, back to back. I find that very often, where I'm able to throw two super arts like back to back with them. I don't know why. It's very often that happens for me. The Shallot's really good though. Like the God Shallot that came out is really good. I meant to use that green card a lot sooner. If it would have used it a lot sooner, we would have been in such a better place. And then obviously he's gonna go for a sidestep. So now I caught him here. This is pretty bad in where he's at right now. I was anticipating the change. But I was like, I don't care. If I'm going to get damage off, I'm getting damage off. So I'm going to go ahead and do my attacks, blah, blah, blah. I mistimed that, but I was like, he's probably just going to get really aggressive with me. So I went straight through with it. Which, it overrides a strike art. Or even a blast art, if you can time, if you're late on the sidestep. Otherwise, if he would have sidestepped again, he would have been fine. Now, I wasn't really anticipating him to, like, kind of just do that. I really probably shouldn't have dropped my purple here. Just because he's got his main ability still. And Shallot doesn't have his main ability. But Shallot is still pretty good regardless. Whoa, that sounds so weird. Something sounded really weird for a second. I don't know, my voice did. But Shallot's still pretty good regardless. But nonetheless, we went straight in for a tackle just because I didn't want to go for a strike art. I think he still had advantage, but he just used his thing. Like, it's not even a big deal. It's not even big. That's why I went for a tackle. Just because if he had it, you wanted to use RR, I could have dodged out of the way. All right, but nonetheless, we're gonna catch this guy with a sidestep. I figured he was gonna be patient, but I didn't know he was gonna be patient. Some people are patient, man. And it's really annoying. Like, it's really annoying just to get a vanish and then just have to predict me. Like, it's not super difficult to just predict someone. And now he's just side floating. And then look at, he's like, oh, he's just throwing a whole bunch of key blasts. But I mean, I could have got an instant vanish there myself. Look at that, perfect. Timed him. Now we got a good damage coming out here. So we're gonna go 2 strike arts, increase the sustained damage buffs, blah blah blah. I only did that to try to catch his sidestep, but I think he tapped me away. He didn't actually tap me away. He was late. Okay, but now I can go up and tap him if I wanted to, but I didn't. I went for a sidestep. I probably should have went for taps. It probably would have been the better choice, to be honest. But Shallot's just freaking monster. Look at, he's barely taken any damage from the Super Saiyan 4 team. Barely any damage. And the only reason why I let Shallot take this is because he still has a heal, and plus he can't get fainted. And besides, it missed. So that was the only reason why I let him take that. And now I caught him on a sidestep here, went with the strike art, and now whoever comes in is probably dead for the most part, if they want to bring someone in. So Shallot's just busted, man. He's busted. He's really good. Like, he's a really good unit for the most part. He's better because he doesn't lose his transformation now rather than the Super Saiyan 3 one. I really feel like they should like just rebuff the Super Saiyan 3 one and just make it so the transformation doesn't exist. So that way people will have like you'll see some people use either A, the Super Saiyan 3 one, or B, they'll see using the God Shallot. I think that would be really cool. Like, because a lot of times most people are just going to choose God Shallot rather than Super Saiyan 3. Because there's nothing powerful about using the Super Saiyan 3 one compared to using the God one. You know what I mean? If you kind of get what I'm saying. But I don't know. The Super Saiyan 3 is a little different, but like it's no different. It's not too crazy. I thought he was gonna get aggressive there. That's why I kind of just used my green card to kind of either A, go through his attack, or B, blah blah blah. I wanted to swap. I wanted to get rid of someone else, but it wasn't a big deal because it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I don't mind. It's whatever. He could take my green. I think that was his purple there, or he has a green left, and I still have my purple. I love when I try to dodge it, but like he gets it because he knows I'm sidestepping. If that makes sense. I love that I tried to dodge it though. But Shallot still didn't die. Doesn't matter about sustained damage cut, blah blah blah, all that yada. And then I don't know what happened here. I think he disconnected or something, but regardless, this man's dead, and all I gotta do is swap purple in if I didn't have enough with Shallot here. I really think Shallot's really powerful, either on a Saiyan team or eventually maybe even this new God Key team coming out with the Vegeta and the Goku. Now, this guy is actually in the Discord that I'm in. I had no idea. I had no idea that I was playing him. And then he posted something and he said like, oh, this person, blah blah blah. And then like I was like, oh wow, I can't believe I actually fought you before. And he was like, yeah, blah blah blah. I thought he used 2 RRs on me. Sorry, my guy, he only used 1. Regardless though, we gotta fight this fusion team. Like, look it's insane. I was trying to be good. I was trying to be nice. I figured he was gonna try to blast armor through it, but doing this, what he did right here, was mind-boggling. Like I had no idea he would do that. And then the fact that he also just kind of waited. And then I also was surprised he didn't swap out right away. Oh man, that was bad on me. No issue though. Look at me just float up to him though. I'm like literally floating up to him. I'm trying to be the aggressor. I gotta stop being the aggressor so much. And then this right here, this little glitch right there annoys me so much. After doing your attack, now he's got his vanish gauge back. Regardless, he's not doing an attack, so he's sidestepping. For the most part, usually that's what ends up happening. So I'll go with strikes, just because this man right here is the reason why I went with strikes. And then here comes blast, and now RR, please my boy, just go through. As long as this RR goes through, we're in a good predicament if this RR goes through. You see how long it took me to sit there, and I was really deciding on what card I should choose. Boom! It went through. My RR went through. I was so excited that my RR went through. It's not every day that your RR goes through. It sucks that you have to like. It's just, I hate the RNG mechanic of it. It's so annoying, especially just for the people that like want to be, I don't know how to explain it. It sucks for the people that want to be aggressive though, and it sucks as well. Like I fought a game where this guy literally did 1 combo on me, 1 combo, and guess who it was with? He has blue Vegito. Well, it was technically 2 combos, but he did literally like 3 art cards. And then after those 3 art cards, he did 1 more combo with Kefla and Blue Vegito. And guess what? Guess what happened? He pulls an RR out, and I'm like, wow, now I'm already down 2 characters, and he still has all 3. I'm like, that's so bogus, dude. That's so bogus that RR even exists. Like, it's so annoying that it even exists. Sometimes you can anticipate what people are going to do, though, with their side steps. And I'm like, dang, that really sucks for him that my RR went through. But I was like, whatever, I guess. So like, it kind of catered to me this game, unfortunately. Like, I hate that it happens like that. I really thought that Goku would have took care of this, not the purple one, but the green one. That's why I swapped out, and also kind of wanted to just get the heal. But yeah, no, he didn't take care of him, unfortunately. I like his animations though. His animations are clean. Like the Green Goku's animations are clean. But the new one though, oh my God, the Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, Super Kaioken Goku. No, dude, those animations are garbage, dude. The only good animation I like is his green card, just because his scream, like, or his face looks so it looks like it's filled with pain and agony, and you can kind of like tell that a lot of it went towards like at least that green card. But it's so annoying for the other than that though. I should have swapped the purple out and did that completely different. Instead of using the Kamehameha with the green, I should have swapped the purple and used the Kamehameha. That's my fault. And then I was like, he's going to get aggressive. I've been floating up to him all game, waiting for his sidestep, so he's going to wait for me. So here we go. Got him with that. No problem. No problem. And then boom. Obviously, Kefla's got blast armor, so he got a little aggressive. But I think either way, if I would have just used the blast attack, I would have just killed him. So blast armor wouldn't have mattered. But it still sucked in regardless that my RR goes through and his didn't. I think that was the last match. Either that, I got one more. I don't remember. But I'm gonna say goodbye, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed everything. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Did you like this character? Do you enjoy Super Saiyan 4 Goku? But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.